And welcome back once again to Daily Justice. I'm your host, Dave Erickson. My guest today is Mark Iverson, the adoption attorney here in Spokane with 20 years of experience. So you've seen a lot of people come through your door. You've paired a lot of adoptive parents with birth mothers. After this process happens, when we have a child in the custody of new adoptive parents, what's the relationship between that birth mother and that child from that point on?
That's a really good question, Dave. So here's what happens. It's completely up to the birth mother. If the birth mother would like to continue to have contact with the child, and that would be called an open adoption. And I would have to say that 95% or more of adoptions today are what are called open adoptions, where the birth mother does continue to have contact with the adoptive parents and with the child. And it really is something that the birth mother and the adoptive couple talk about, and they decide when and how often that contact will take place. But ordinarily, the birth mother would have visits with the child a couple times a year, and also have letters and pictures that the adoptive parents are sending to the birth mother at least a couple times a year. And the frequency of those visits can be worked out between the birth mother and the adoptive couple. And, you know, Dave, it's really important because in this way, the child grows up knowing my birth mother loved me so much that she placed me with my parents. And I know who mom and dad is. I don't have any doubt about that. Mom and dad are my adoptive parents. But I also have a birth mother that loves me. So we have a child that's able to grow up with three people loving this kid.
So this sounds like it's for the betterment of both the child and the birth mother.
I think it's better for everybody. You know, it can be kind of scary for adoptive parents at first. It can be kind of scary for the birth mother. How does this work? But I think when the birth mother and the adoptive parents are matched, they meet one another and they establish a relationship, a lot of those fears go away, and they're able to just meet one another and decide, you know, we'd like to continue this in some way. You know, you are giving us the gift of your child, and we would like to honor that, and we would like to make sure that you're involved in some way in this child's life. So that's how it works.
So the expectations and ground rules are established early on in the process.
They are. So all of this is talked about prior to the baby's birth. So this is during the pregnancy, after the match is made. That's part of what we're talking to the adoptive parents and the birth mother about. We help facilitate that conversation. But it's, you know, how do we continue this relationship in a way that's healthy for the baby?
If we have adoptive parents out there or birth mothers out there who want to learn more about it, how do they get in touch with you?
Sure, just call me at 509-462-3678 or look at our website at adoptionwa.com.
Great information. Thank you.
All right, thanks, Dave.